Last time we arrived in the Bay of Gibraltar, the end of our Med crossing. This is not our very first time here. We chose to go to Alcaidesa Marina, where we were staying last time, 5 years ago, with our previous sailing boat. After 2 days sailing and a very few sleeping hours, we enjoy this time to rest before leaving Oriyo for a walk in Gibraltar's streets. And we are bringing you along. The city of Gibraltar is a British enclave placed upon a peninsula at the far south of Spain in front of Africa. To access it, we need to walk through the runway of its airport, showing the border between Spain and the UK. At the first sight, it looks like a big city full of huge concrete and glass, ugly buildings. Traffic everywhere, noisy and inhospitable. But the difficulty of sailing up to here isn't enough. We need to walk through this first part to not focus on this area to reach a passage. Gibraltar is deserved. And when we finally find and go under this tunnel, we end finding the very heart of Gibraltar. Downtown, it reminds me of Great Britain without a doubt. Lovely houses and squares. And on Saturdays...
By the right! Quick! March! Johnny.
Historically, Gibraltar has been a coveted place. It is located on a very strategic position. Over time, European and African people fought over this rock, trying to settle on it. But it remains a place with a strong military history. Testimony is everywhere, and still militarized by the British forces. Back in the city centre, meddled within the English architecture's stylish house fronts, we distinguish lovely houses and small squares of a way more Andalusian and even an Eastern setting. This diversity of ornaments turns the city of Gibraltar into a very genuine and unique ambience. Following this tour, we then take the direction of Europa Point. During this walk, we constantly have a view of Gibraltar Straits and far away Moroccan mountains. This is a strange place where tourists and local people come to relax, watching oddly to the great number of cargo ships. Though Europa Point is only a given name, because the geographic real southern point of Europe is in fact a couple of miles away to the west in Tarifa. It is time to walk upwards to the summit of the famous rock. It does exist two ways for that. You can choose to get up with the telepheric, or if you are in a good shape, to be hitting the road, getting up there by foot. And then you can enjoy this breathtaking view from the very top of the Rock of Gibraltar. One of the unavoidable things to do for the sailors is the detax fuel. We are briefly getting out of the Spanish marina to come to the English side. Right next to the airport runway, we stand by the gas station after a cheap fuel filling for Oriyo. And there you better not be hurried. We actually waited an hour before it got to us. On our way back, we go for a sailing moment to try on our Richer, a front sail for light winds. Valéry uses this opportunity to make me train to catching a man overboard.
Boys. Here.
Oriyo is to me a big sailboat with big sails. And we are both constantly working on me doing the maneuvers to adapt them to my strength and size for me to achieve them. So we always try new maneuver into soft wind and waves conditions first. And today the weather is just perfect. I have done these exercises before onto our previous sailboat, but this one was way smaller. So I need to practice, but with a fender. We wouldn't throw the captain overboard, just for the fun of it, of course.
Perfect. Le moteur est coupé. Yes! Very nice. Very, very nice.
It felt good to spend some time at sea today. We don't know yet when we will hoist sails up again to continue the journey. Here in La Linea, it's like the opposite of a touristic place. Everything is authentic, everything feels real. And it is a weird connection when you think that you are right next to Gibraltar, which is, well, the opposite. It is a touristic place, it is a wealthy environment, and it's like a paradox to be here and feel this atmosphere over here, which is so like a world different from Gibraltar.
Not that far away from all the agitation of Gibraltar, there's the town of La Línea de la Concepción. It is a more unknown and melancholy city, but walking along its streets, we discover another beauty of Spain. Here, everything is genuine, like the time has stopped to preserve the people living within. During this time in the afternoon, there are few people outside, reinforcing the impression of a secluded place.
And when you are hitting the road down in the La Línea in downtown, you can see the rock of Gibraltar from almost everywhere. Today we are out for a little a bumpy road trip, and we are heading to Tarifa, which is the actual southern point of Europe in the south of Spain. It's at about 1 hour drive on the west side of Gibraltar.
Not exactly 1 hour.
Well, about.
Yeah. And we can see the Gibraltar Strait on the left, and the Morocco.
Just across the Gibraltar Strait from here we have Morocco, the north coastline of Morocco. There's a lot of fog today, but the sea is
Welcome in Tarifa, an absolutely beautiful little town. An Eastern stylish gate invites you to enter. We just couldn't help but stop for some Eastern pastries. Here, in a small shop, stand the best ones we've ever tasted. White houses fronts, narrow streets, lovely areas decorated and flourished, in which one may lose his way for a bit, just the time to fit in and feel the atmosphere. It is the accurate Southern European spot. Nevertheless, we can feel like having crossed the sea already, right into an Eastern environment. Thanks so much for watching this video with us. We are glad to have shared with you this moment in these places we do love so much. We'll see you in 2 weeks for the next step. Cheers!